We're doing a tequila tasting with David Holman of Don Julio. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So, tell me. I mean, I've always done the traditional tequila shot with the lime and the salt. That isn't how we're supposed to do it, is it?
That's not how tequila was invented. Unfortunately enough, tequila, lime, and salt is something that originated really long ago, almost thousands of years ago, during the Spanish influenza.
Okay.
Salt was prescribed for children to retain water. Tequila was for the medicinal purposes, and then the lime was for the vitamin C and the absorbic acid. So that's something that it originated as, and it started booming in the 80s. While people were consuming kind of some inferior tequilas that were mixed with sugar and not that palatable.
Gotcha.
So what they did was they would lick the salt, and that would kind of kill the palate already. They would drink the lime, or drink the tequila, and then have the lime.
Okay. So, what is tequila made out of?
Tequila is made out of 100% agave tequilana Weber, the blue variety. People know it as the blue agave.
Okay.
Now, to be called tequila, you can also use at least 51% of the plant, and the other 49 can come from any other sugar.
Okay. Like what, for example?
Sugar could be sugar extract, sugar cane, caramel.
So what does Don Julio use?
Don Julio only uses 100% blue agave, so the plant that takes 8 to 12 years to mature in the highlands of Jalisco is what we use.
So you guys are special in that respect.
I'm special. There's a lot of quality 100% blue agave tequilas on the market. Don Julio's been around since 1942, so the authenticity there, and he was 17 when he began on the journey of making it. So he's been around a long time, and his most passionate part of it is the agave and the agriculture.
So tell me, what are the different types of tequila?
Now, there's two categories of tequila. So first and foremost, you have tequila, which by law has to be 51% blue agave, 49% sugar.
Okay.
The other category is what we refer to as 100% blue agave.
Okay.
Now, each of those categories have the same styles of tequila. They each have 5, which are called blanco, reposado, de añejo, extra añejo, and a joven.
Okay.
So they all have the same styles and 2 categories.
So tell me the differences between each one of those.
In categories-wise, blanco is what we consider just fresh tequila, puro tequila, what captures the essence of the plant.
Okay.
A reposado tequila must be 2 to 12 months aged, so that's any kind of blanco 2 to 12 months aged. The añejo is anywhere from 1 to 3 years.
Okay.
The extra añejo is over 3 years, and a joven blend of tequila is any sort of a blender that has additives.
Okay.
So those are the core types.
So what's the absolute best to drink?
Best, they each have their own flavor profile. Okay. So in terms of best tequila, which one is the best? It's what expression you're looking for.
Okay.
Are you looking for something earthy, floral? Are you looking for something citrus and black pepper? Are you somebody that likes a nice deep caramel that you get from the oak? Each expression has something for somebody. Right. So it's just experiencing tequila is what you like to do.
So it's a little bit like wine or beer, right?
It's exactly like wine. What we call Jalisco is like the Napa Valley of tequila.
Okay.
You have a difference in highlands and lowlands, and the elevation, sunlight and rain plays a lot of different issues when it comes to agave culture.
Right.
A lot of different flavor expressions as well.
So tell me the difference between like the highland and the lowland as far as flavor is concerned.
Okay. The highland tequilas are always known as something more feminine, kind of like a feminine expression. The tequila is something a little softer, a little sweeter. Okay. The agave actually grow with higher sugar content. And what it does is when you have higher sugar content, you get more yield per agave.
Okay.
But naturally, what you get in a highland tequila is a nice citrus and a nice black pepper on the back of the palate. When you like a lowland tequila, it's something a little more earthy and floral, something damp and real natural, and it gives you a robust, more masculine flavored tequila.
So what's the difference in the colors of tequila?
So the colors, technically speaking, can come from some oak or extracts or caramels, which, like I said before, it has to be from a joven tequila. You have to certify that. But the colors naturally come from the oak, whatever type of oak.
So the barrel.
Barrel, exactly. Gotcha. Could be French oak, a Hungarian oak, American white oak. In the case of Don Julio, what we do is we use American white oak whiskey barrels.
Okay. Are those barrels burnt inside or no?
Yeah, they have been lightly charred.
Okay.
So we use barrels that were lightly charred, grade A plus, so the best barrels on the market, and we make sure to age it and use it for our entire portfolio.
So just like Tennessee sipping whiskey.
Similar. There's a lot of similarities with the spirit industry, believe it or not. It's something about just re-educating the consumers about what great tequila is, how to consume it, and why is it so similar to their favorites.
I just use that because I'm a hillbilly, so that's what I know.
Yeah, I love my fair share of whiskey as well.
Well, if I was looking to start out with tequila, what would be the thing I should start with?
You want to compliment.
As a newbie.
To start with tequila, you want to compliment on what you currently enjoy drinking.
Okay.
If you're a nice Scotch drinker, like I said before, I would probably enter the tequila category with an añejo.
Okay.
Añejo, you get most of the characteristics from the wood, which could be toffee, caramel, a little cocoa, and a little bit of that spice towards the end, which could lend itself towards a Scotch drinker. Or let's say you like a vodka or a gin. Those are new make spirits, and I think somebody would really enjoy Blanco or a silver tequila, something fresh. And that's one that you would generally mix a little more.
Okay.
If you like something nice like a fine cognac or a brandy, I would enjoy an extra añejo or a fine añejo like our 1942.
And all of these are fine to drink, just to sip, right? You're not talking about shots or mixing them with anything.
When it comes to sipping tequilas, I would say that Don Julio is one of the best, and I would enjoy any one of ours marks in the portfolio on the rocks or neat as a sipper. Can't say the same about all the brands in the industry, but they're all good to consume in their own right. But we're Mexico's original luxury tequila, so it's very nice to sip. We were invented to be able to sip and consume with friends among good conversation and just to enjoy it.
Well, speaking of sipping, why don't we try that?
Okay. So what we have here is what we call the Don Julio Reposado.
Okay.
And Don Julio Reposado means that it's been rested for anywhere from 2 to 12 months by law. Okay. And in the case of Don Julio, we have rested ours for 8 months. An American white oak, and we get the name and the color from the oak, so you're gonna get a little bit of amber color. On the nose, you'll get a little grapefruit.
Very distinctive smell.
Right. You still capture a lot of the essence of the agave because it's only been 8 months in the barrel.
Right.
But still, you get some of the nice characteristics of both.
Okay. Cool.
So salute.
Salute. Oh yeah. No funny face.
No funny face.